Okay, hello. It's funny at Runyon this morning, the sprinkler system's been broken and the grass has turned into whole brown hay. It'll grow back because it actually happened quite a few years ago before. I'm like, when are they going to fix the damn sprinklers? And of course they fixed them, but then had to test them today during class. So we went all the way to the other side of the fence and they were testing the pressure. And then sure enough, the sprinklers sprayed over the fence and sprayed some of us. So we were doing yoga in the sprinklers. It actually wasn't bad. A couple people left, but I thought it was nice. The sprinklers spraying on my back was like, in the high 80s. I mean, anyways, it was fun, and I'm glad the sprinklers, because I was concerned about the smaller trees up there. They were getting brownish. And anyways, thank you everybody for coming. I'm going to start real closer today because I want to do some of this wrist stuff. So first, we're going to bring the right arm up, and we're going to take the L, the thumb, and the pointing finger around the wrist, and we're going to move both of them, just trying to get the wrist a bit warmed up. And then we're going to do the other side of that, just getting that wrist warmed up. Keep doing that. Sit up taller. Great, and then we're going to intertwine the fingers so the palms are all the way together. And then we're going to circle. Okay, good. My wrist cracked on that one. One direction here at first. Excellent, and then the opposite direction. Just a little bit more. Good, and then we're gonna put the arms down. We're gonna do one more in the close-up. So we're gonna do shoulders up to the ears. Then we're gonna pull them back and then down and then roll them forward and then up to the front of the ears and then back and then down and roll them forward. And you can engage the core and then begin your breathing in and out through the nose. The breathing is a little difficult for me because I'm talking all the time. And but if you can do the breathing, and we're going to roll these shoulders. And then let's go the opposite direction. Just a little bit. Opposite feels the same to me all the time. Good, that's plenty of that. I'm going to take my glasses off and we're going to get busy. So let's stand. I'm going to go way back. I'm going to do a few standing warm-ups. So feet apart. We're going to bend slightly at the knees with the toes splayed a little bit. We're just going to swing the arms side to side. We can shake the hands a little bit, especially since we did all that kind of work on the wrists. So we shake the hands and the wrists shake too. We're breathing, core is a little bit engaged. Very nice. Let's stand. So we're going to stay on the left foot, and we're going to lift the right leg up. And both hands are going to intertwine fingers and let the leg fall into the hands. You can flex the foot if you like, but more importantly, we're going to pull the core in, standing tall, and the shoulders back and down as we let the weight of the leg fall into the hands, which we will feel pulling the shoulders. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Let's do the other side. So standing on the right, we lift the left, Same stuff, core in, shoulders back, heaviness of the leg pulling on the arms. And you could, like I said, you could flex the foot. We're gonna breathe here. Great, let that down. Let's bring feet together at the top of the mat. I'm gonna go headless for the first part of this. Big toes touching, ankles apart, thumbs out, is real nice on the shoulders. Gonna breathe in as we reach up and look up. Gonna breathe out and a forward fold, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold on the out breath, all the way back up, reaching out and up, hands in prayer to the ceiling, come down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, and we forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer, down through the heart, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle all the way back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold out breath. Up again to the sky. Down again through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circling back up, breath in. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We're going to look up, and then from here, we're going to step back, top of push-up, belly and legs tight. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. You could put the knees down if you prefer. And then when you're ready, we're going to lower down, drop down, up dog, rolling forward, tight legs, cobra is okay too, and down dog, pulling up and back. Feet are 2 fists apart. We're going to bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down. Excellent. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling, hands in prayer. And coming back down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We circle back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, forward fold, fingers low again. We look up, flatten the back. We step in again, top push up. We lower, drop. Up dog and down dog. Nice. And you could stay here, middle finger straight forward if you like, up on the toes on the in breath, down with the heels on the out breath, or staying still, breathing in the nose. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up. We're doing one more. Hands in prayer again, down through the heart center. We're going to push into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in breath. Breathing out, forward fold, and again, fingers low. We look up. We step back again, top of push-up. We lower and drop. Up dog and down dog. Great. We'll stay here. Remembering you can rest anytime you want. Breathing in the nose. We're trying to look at the navel here if possible. All right, step, jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, all the way up, prayer to the ceiling. If you want to arch back on this one, you're welcome to. And then we're going to bring the arms again right down at the sides. Excellent. So again, big toes touching, ankles apart. We allow the knees to fall together as we sit in chair, sitting and reaching. Great. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We step in again, top of push-ups. We lower, drop. Up dog. Down dog. Out. warrior one on the right, right foot steps, left foot turns out flat, arms up, exhale in, push into the left foot, reach the left shoulder through the fingers, arm forward. Great, touch the sky. Again, hands back down, stepping back, the lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left side stepping, please. Right foot turns out. Good. The arms up. We're going to now reach the right, shoulder, arm, fingers forward, pushing into the back foot, breathing here. Great. Touch the ceiling. Again, hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe right here. All right, step jump, top of the mat, toes together. Look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing, shoulders back, tight core. We're going to do the next two with Crescent Pose. We sit in chair again. Great, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we're stepping again, top push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right foot stepping crescent. So we're staying on the ball of the left foot rather than turning it out. So like a sprinter's foot. The heel is up, the knee's still mostly over the ankle. We're going to reach the arms up. And if you want, you could bounce a little bit. You don't have to. We're going to keep breathing. Great. Hands down again, stepping back with lower drop. Up dog, down dog. Left foot stepping. We stay on the ball of the right. And the arms up. And then if you want to bounce, you can bounce. Bouncing is kind of light. All right, hands down again, stepping back, down, push up, the lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to stay here breathing. All right, step, jump, top of the mat, look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Excellent. We're going to do another one, crescent, and a little extra piece. We sit in chair again. Great. Up, over, forward fold, look up, step back, top push up, the lower drop, up dog, down dog, right foot crescent, back up. And then we're going to bring the left arm forward, palm facing out to the knee side, the leg that's in the front, so facing out to the right, and then right hand back. So we're kind of twisting the torso, turning a little bit out to the right. You can look forward. If you want to try to look back, you can do that too. Excellent. Hands again, top of the mat, stepping back, the lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, staying on the ball of the right, arms up for the moment. And then arms out, right arm reaching forward, palm facing out to the left here. And the left arm, palm facing out also, same direction. Breathe here, try to still be tall of the spine. All right, hands down again, stepping back, we lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe right here. All right, walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet together. We look up, forward fold. And let's sit in chair, and we're gonna stay in chair. So big toes together, knees together, ankles just slightly apart, breathing here. All right, let's stand, arms down. We're gonna take the feet apart as we always do here. We grab the elbows and we're gonna hang. You can bounce if you like. And back up, let's touch the ceiling all the way up. And then back down, peace fingers under the big toes, thumbs touching. Big toes pushing the fingers down, elbows away from the ears, crown of the head down. They touch the ceiling again all the way up. And then all the way back down. Hands under feet so the toes are touching the crease in the wrist. You pull up on the feet if you like, reach the top of the head down. All right, let's stand and we'll be at the top of the mat. Just so let's take a few breaths here for a moment. All right, we're gonna do our pivoting standing series. So the left foot's gonna step back the distance of one of our legs. So the right foot's pointing forward, left foot about 45 degrees-ish, heel to heel. Wrist to wrist with the arms out, we're gonna take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're gonna reach out, and then right hand down, left arm up. Down might mean on the shin, could be palms facing out and away. We're gonna breathe here. Excellent. Let's come back up. We'll do our first pivot, so we'll do it slow. Right foot turns into 45 degrees. Left foot turns straight out the back of the mat. And then we're going to reach out over that left foot and left hand down, right arm up. And we'll breathe here. And back up. We're going to pivot. Left toes 45, right toes out. I'm going to shorten the stance a little bit for this one. You may wish to as well. We're going to lean slightly forward and reach the left arm way out, like a half superhero flying. Then we're going to put the left hand either on the shin or back of the hand outside of the leg. If the legs are straight, you can put it on the ground. And right arm up. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Back up. We're pivoting again. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach the right arm way out. And right hand down. Left arm up. Same. We breathe here. Great. Back up. We pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. We're going to re-lengthen the stance and do warrior number 2. Knee over the ankle. Less is okay. Arms over the feet. Drop the shoulders. Hold the core. We're going to breathe and look at the right hand for a little bit. And when you're ready, we're going to take the right forearm on the leg out near the knee, the left arm up and over. You could stay here if you prefer. You can put the right hand on the ground. We're going to keep breathing and reaching. Good. Back up. We're straightening the right leg so we can pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to do warrior 2 out the back here. We'll stay here a little bit, breathing. And when you're ready, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. On reaching and breathing. Right, back up to warrior, back up, we'll straighten the leg. I'm going to pivot to warrior 2, the front. So left toes back to 45 and right leg bending again with the foot straight forward there in the front. It's going to take a moment again in warrior 2. And we're going to turn the right palm so it faces the ceiling, and the left hand's going to barely touch the back leg as we arch back, keeping the knee over the ankle, looking along the elbow to the ceiling. Excellent. Straight the right leg so we can pivot again. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to bend the leg here in the back of the left leg so we get warrior 2 again for a moment. The left palm faces the sky, and then we arch back, opening up again. Core is engaged, torso is facing straight out the side. Good. Back to center. We're coming into the sun goddess or horse. Toes are slightly splayed. Knees are opening up with the legs bent. We're going to hold the ceiling. Core is in. We're breathing and staring straight forward. And straight the legs. We're going to turn the toes to run straight forward. And we're reaching up to the ceiling and then all the way down. Fingers on the big toe line, head down, if possible. We go easy. Elbows back to the legs, breathing in the nose. Good, back up, we're gonna reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers. You can push the palms together. And we're gonna look up and then we're gonna forward fold it to the arms up off the back. And we're gonna stay right here. Good, back up, let's touch the sky all the way up. And then back down, we're gonna grab our shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. Whatever you get, pull the elbows away from the ears. Let the crown of the head come down towards the earth. Then we'll stay down low, both hands over to the right. And then over, please, to the left. And then let's stand, and we're going to shorten the stance to about 3 feet, 3.5 feet apart. Let's do right toes straight to the front here. Left toes about 45. We can bring the arms out because we're going to do pyramid. So we want to square the shoulders to the front of the mat, and then behind the back, you can grab elbows or reverse prayer. And we're going to look up. We'll keep the shoulder blades together, even if it restricts our movement. And we're going to come down and look at the right foot, and we'll breathe here. And you could stay in pyramid or warrior 3, hopping onto that front foot. And Ardha Chandrasana, right hand down, left arm up. And you can switch the hands. All right, put that left foot back where it was. And of course, we're going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. And arms out, for me at least, so I can get that torso movement. And then behind the back again, grabbing elbows or whatever you did. We're going to look up and then holding down, looking at the foot, the left foot, pyramid again. And you could stay in pyramid or warrior 3 transition. And Ardha Chandrasana, if you like. And switching the hands. Excellent. Let's stand top of the mat even. You could shake the feet out a little bit. Great. We're going to do tree. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to grab the right ankle, maybe hold it there, maybe apply a little pressure, the foot pushing against the leg and it locks, hands to the heart or all the way up. You can also put the leg in the front, which I've demoed a bunch of times. Today I'm going to keep my foot locked, and let's breathe here. Excellent. Let that down, step it out a little bit. And we're going to stand on the right, lift to the left, and tree on the other side, however you did it. Excellent. Let that down, step it out. Back to standing on the left foot. We're going to lift the right knee with the right knee pointing straight forward. And we're going to grab the right knee with the right hand. And we'll stay directly here. You could extend the leg, grabbing the big toe if you like. Keep standing tall on the left side, so your left shoulder is over the left hip, over the left heel. We're going to open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. So much right and left. And back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great, let that down, step it out a little. And let's go standing on the right. And we'll bring that knee up again, and we're going to stay right here. Again, if you want to extend that leg, whatever you did on the other side. And we'll open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot again there. Great, let that down, step it out. We're going to take the feet about the distance of the hips. We're coming down into a squat, elbows into the legs, hands in prayer, we lengthen up the back. We're going to stay here a tiny bit. I'm going to stay just like this. You're welcome to do crow or headstand or whatever else you like comes out of this. But otherwise, squat is awesome. We're going to breathe. Good, hands in prayer straight forward. Now we're coming all the way up and then all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. And all the way up again. And then back down, hands in prayer straight forward. And all the way up again. And then back down. Let's come to hands and knees for some cat and cow. We let the belly drop down, looking third eye. And then we're going to arch the back, looking at the navel. And over and over, please. The out breath is when you look at the legs, arching the back. The in breath is the third eye as the belly drops down. Good, back to center. We're gonna look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over, please, to the other side. Good, back to center. We're stepping the right foot top of the mat, and we're gonna reach the arms up like a big funnel. We're gonna stay here a little bit. If you want to bring that right foot further forward, you're welcome to. Let's take the left elbow outside of the right leg. Hands in prayer, pulling towards the chest, return the fingers to the face. You could stay here. You could roll ball back on the ball of the left foot, if you like. All right, hands down. We're going to change legs. So right knee back, left foot up to the top, and arms back up for a couple of breaths here. And right elbow outside. Hands in prayer. And whatever you did on the other side, let's just do something similar. Excellent. We're switching again. Right foot back up to the top, staying on that left knee. Arms straight up this time, though. Take a couple breaths here. You probably know where we're going. And then hands down on the inside, keeping that knee pulling against the shoulder. And then you can come forward, putting the elbows down if you like. Otherwise, I'm going to stay just on my hands. We're going to breathe here, looking at the mat. Great. Let's switch the feet again. Left foot's up at the top there, arms straight up. Excellent. Down on the inside. See if you can do whatever you did on the other side. Maybe you can, maybe not. It levels out a little bit through the practice. Take your time with what your body is up for. All right, we're stepping all the way back to the top of push-up. Everything tight. We're going to lower down, up dog, down dog. We're going to hold the right foot up. We're going to bend that leg if you like, and then throw that right shin top of the mat. Scoot the left leg back. We're going to look up, good, hands down, forearms down, head down. We're going to breathe here. All right, hands down again. We step back. We shake that leg that was bent if you like. I'm gonna. Then top of push up. We lower, drop. Up dog. Down dog. We're holding the left leg up. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip. And then shin to the top of the mat. We look up, hands down, forearms down, head down, breathing in the nose. And one more time, hands top of the mat. We're stepping back. You could shake that leg if you like. One more vinyasa. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. And let's sit down. We're gonna put the left leg straight out with the right foot against the thigh here. Left hand grabs either the toes or the shin or a belt if we want the leg straight, so we want to bend it to get the foot. And then all the way up with the right arm on the in breath and out breath, arm down, shoulder down too. Then up again, and please over and over. And next time you're up, go ahead, stay up. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Great. Let's switch. Right leg out, left sole in. And we do right on right again, even if it's the shin or belt. Up with the left on the in breath, then all the way down, and then all the way back up, and over and over, please. Great. Next time you're up, we'll stay up, looking to the reaching hand. Very nice. Soles of the feet together. I'm gonna pull those feet in really tight. Left hand grabs the small toes right on top. We're gonna sit up tall. You can butterfly the legs if you like. The knees are trying to come down towards the earth. We're breathing in the nose, staring straight forward. Right, and when you're ready, we're gonna fold forward, trying to put the heart on the big toes, pushing the elbows against the legs. We're gonna breathe here. Good. Up again. Let's extend the legs out in front of us. Just shake them around a little bit if you like. And we're going to twist. We're going to take the right leg foot flat on the mat. The left arm grabs that. Right hand behind you, shoulder back, looking back. You can bring the elbow outside if you like to. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right leg out, left sole in. The right arm grabs that left leg. We sit up tall, look at the wall, breathing in the nose. And back to center. Both legs bent. We're going to bring the arms under the legs and roll back under the tail. You can stay here. You can let go, locking the shoulders back. You can straighten the legs. Take your time. It's 1 to 5. We're going to breathe, staring at the feet. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up really tall. And up again, number 2. And cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again for 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And last one, back up, please. Great, hug the knees in. We're gonna lie back with the legs just parallel, so not crossed. We're gonna grab the forearms under the shins, pull them down, bring the nose up to the knees, and just for a moment, pull down on the legs. Great. And then feet flat on the mat, feet and knees 2 fists apart. We lift the hips, we tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down, the hips up. Great. Back down. You're welcome to just go to the wall and put your feet up the wall. Otherwise, I'm going to run us through plow and shoulder steer. We'll start with plow. Kicking the feet up and over the head. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths. You could intertwine the fingers with the arms on the mat. And if your hands are not on the back, we'll place them there now, lifting the feet straight up into the sky. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Least amount of pressure you can have on the head. Excellent. Let's bend the legs, bring the knees to the ears, and roll down into a dead bug. Dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You could stay still or rock around a little bit. Good. Knees into the chest. We're keeping the knees together. We're going to hold the legs with the hands or the arms, but knees and feet stay together. Knees like there's pencils pointed at the ceiling. We draw a circle one direction here at first on the ceiling. And then the opposite direction, please. Excellent. Keep the knees up, bring the arms out like a T. On an out breath, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. And we're going to stay here a little bit. You can put your right hand holding the legs down if you like. And then let's come all the way up. And then please over to the other side. Back to center, hug the knees in. We're going to do a 5-minute meditation. You're welcome to just lay down 5 minutes if you prefer. Otherwise, we're going to roll up to sitting. I'm going to sit on my rolled up mat as I always do. Set my timer. So here we go, legs crossed. Intertwine fingers, thumbs touching with one hand on top of them, the shoulders back, core a little engaged. Chin hanging slightly to the chest. Becoming aware of the body breathing itself and see how much we can just focus on that. You can also see how much our mind is trying to tug us into focusing on other things. It's a nice realization. It doesn't sound nice, but it's nice to realize what's going on. We're going to be here just a little tiny bit. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center. We're gonna rub them together a little bit. We're gonna reach the arms all the way up into the sky like a big funnel. Let's take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We're gonna breathe in more through the mouth. And even more. We're gonna tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor. And then let everything out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. Let me